Alrighty then. So, welcome to another reaction. It's a reaction, and it's, you know, our Darkseid, our Snydercut videos tend to get quite a few views.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make another one. So this was a trailer that, it's not so much a trailer, but it's a teaser that was released on Twitch, of all places.
What a weird.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said.
If you want something to get views, surely Twitch isn't the place to go.
Who knows these days? Everything's on the internet, so who cares? As long as it's out there.
Yeah,
I mean, you can use Vimeo for all we know. We love you as well, Vimeo. Don't listen to a word I said. So yeah, this is a trailer, and there's actually been quite a few trailers that have been released recently.
Yeah. But
they're not like 1 minute trailers. They're like 30 seconds.
I know they did a Superman one.
Yeah, well, it's a Superman and Batman one.
Oh, is it?
So it's Superman. There's one for Superman and Batman. One for Flash. The one for Cyborgs just came out today. There's one for Aquaman, and there's one for Wonder Woman as well. For some reason,
all of the Justice League.
For some reason, Batman and Superman got lugged together.
Well, because they couldn't really do one on Batman because he's only been on. He hasn't had like a. Well, I guess they could have.
Just as many. Well, he probably hasn't actually. He's been in just as many movies as Wonder Woman has.
Oh.
Anyway, we're gonna react and we're gonna say what we because oh wait, ball sack. I just thought of.
What?
I've still got that really big from when we were doing our thank you video. So yeah, we're just gonna react. So the people just got a right close up of our ugly mugs in this video.
Speak for yourself.
So yeah, we're just gonna react to this, see what we can sort of pick. I can't imagine there's a ton of new stuff, but we'll have a look, and you'll be able to let us know down in there. What was that?
I don't know.
Is that what a fish does? Right, okay, so yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Whoa.
Jesus.
All right. Jade, chill out, man. God, life ain't so bad.
Well, I guess life's really good for him.
So I'm already excited.
Yeah.
That's cool. All of that was cool. Not quite Thanos cool, but you know, it's pretty.
I mean, this is
cool
his
in a different
first
way.
appearance, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool in a different way. So what we'll do is we'll go through a few of the shots first, and then we'll listen to what he says, and we'll
Yeah.
You know, although what he says is pretty obvious. He's coming to Earth because he's a bit hacked off.
Yeah.
So we'll just see what we can decipher. So first shot, that's him on Apocalypse, innit? This is Granny Goodness or whatever she's called. I'm pretty sure it's Granny Goodness. Someone said that it's definitely Granny Goodness on our last video, and this looks like Darkseid.
Okay. He's sat on his throne.
This is, I would say it's throne.
I want to say a throne. He sat on it. It looks like it could be.
And this is definitely his world of Apocalypse.
Because it looks all apocalypse.
Yeah. Yeah. And he looks really bloomin' cool.
Yeah. His eyes get.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, because he's all get dark and then his eyes, it's kind of like
unnerving.
Yeah. It's like weird.
So I'd say my opinion is, right, and people might hate me for this, I still think based on purely looks, Thanos is cooler. I really like Thanos' sort of Infinity War look. It was so basically had the gauntlet and he just looked cool. Like, do you think there's going to be a scene of him where he's holding something and you just see his absolutely jacked arm, purple arm, right, and when he squishes something, that's what he needs.
Well, I mean, he's a different character, isn't he?
He looks jacked though.
Yeah.
So I want to see one of those scenes.
Again, though, I doubt he's going to play a big part in this, so this is probably just.
So yeah, this is him obviously on his throne in Apocalypse, and he's pondering. And then we cut to another shot from the Nightmare. I think this is another shot. Have we seen this shot yet?
No, but this is that same sequence.
It's the Nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
And actually, recently, Zack Snyder came out and said, had he finished Justice League 1, Justice League 2 would have taken place primarily in Nightmare Land.
Oh.
Quite interesting, actually. So
it would be interesting to see how they would get there, though.
Yeah. So this is obviously. I'm guessing it's Batman. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's Batman.
What makes you think that?
And this is when we actually get our first look
He's
as
got
well.
a gun. I'm not sure if I like Batman with a gun, to be honest. It's a weird thing, but I've never seen Batman with a gun before, so it's kind of odd.
And this is Flash in his sort of super suit, I guess I want to say.
This is a different actor. That's not Ezra Miller, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. He's just got a bit of facial hair, that's all.
He's just
But this is also the suit that we see him in Batman vs Superman. You know, when he shows up to Bruce and he's sort of telling him that Lois is the key. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, it's Flash. I didn't think he was in Batman vs Superman.
It's the sort of the just before the nightmare sequence in Batman vs Superman. He's like Batman's asleep on the thing and he wakes up because he's sort of like there's like a sort of portal beside him and it's Flash sort of talking to him.
Oh.
And he says that Lois is the key. This is what he's wearing when in that sequence.
Right. So do you think this
might be them going right? Go back and
tell Batman. So Lois is
the key. That's what it says to him.
Okay, so maybe that. Okay.
So maybe this has something to do with Lois Lane.
Maybe Lois dies. And Superman goes absolutely off it.
Well, I'm pretty sure actually in Batman vs Superman, she is dead. In the nightmare sequence, you know when he's hung up.
So maybe Lois dies. Superman goes absolutely berserk. Maybe this is all the result of Superman, and so Batman's like, I need to go tell.
Yeah.
Lois can't die. Maybe that's how she's the key. I don't know.
Max Original, DC, Warner Brothers. This is
This
just
is
gone
the flashback, surely.
Yeah, this is the history lesson in it.
And he's just absolutely tearing through people.
Atlanteans and men and stuff here. Yeah, he's gone full Sauron at this point, hasn't he? That's so cool, that look. There's Zeus, which is cool. And this looks like Ares? I want to say maybe Ares.
But with like a cow horn hat. Or something like a bullhorn hat.
It might not be Ares, like I might be completely wrong, but it's someone jumps at him and smashes his cool cane thing.
Well, maybe it could be, I guess. I was going to say maybe that's
I was going to say, if you're the Greek gods and there's one god you want to sort of go and fight, like Darkseid, I would probably send Ares.
Well, he's a god of war, isn't he? So it's probably,
Or it might just be the sort of the king of man.
That's what I'm saying, because in the whole point of, in the first, in Joss Whedon's version, it was like that union, wasn't it, of the Atlanteans, the Amazonians, gods and men.
Yeah.
So maybe like each one.
Well, the Amazonians would be the gods. There was three. There was the Amazonians, the men, and the Atlanteans.
What you just
the gods come under the Amazonians.
Oh, fair enough, but yeah, you know what I mean though, like one of each.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the human person.
But it's King Alfred. You know the character we're playing in Total War.
King Alfred.
That's me. That's me right there.
Well, that's just some random guy that's trying to be hard.
Beating up Darkseid.
He just gets his head crushed.
No, because he smashes his thingy. Smashes his cane.
Oh.
That's
the King of Atlantis.
This is the King of Atlantis. I want to try and get a shot of him just before.
What's his name? I feel like
Triton.
But it's not Triton.
Yeah,
is it Atlan?
I don't know.
I feel like.
What you mean, Atlana's husband?
No, was that the name of Atlanta's husband?
No.
I thought it was like something like Atlan, because they all have that kind of weird at.
No idea.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being wrong,
he's the King of Atlantis because he's got this sort of Aquaman gear on. It looks a little bit like the Aquaman gear.
Well, it definitely has the Aquaman trident. Yeah.
That looks like, I'm guessing, Zeus?
Yeah. Surely. Right?
He's doing his best sort of Leonidas impression now, like, but I'm pretty sure it's
his
Zeus.
hands get glowing, so I'm guessing it's Zeus.
Yeah. And they obviously beat. That's the point where they beat Apocalypse. So it's not. They beat Darkseid. So it's not just Steppenwolf that gets beat by them in this version. It's Darkseid.
Which is probably why Darkseid saw.
Yeah,
he wants to go to Earth because it's
Yeah. So I'm guessing the reason that this shot is followed by this shot is that's definitely meant to be Zeus.
And it's like
and this is our daughter. Yeah. His daughter.
I guess they do kind of, in that sense, they do kind of look a bit similar.
And that, by the way, is Steppenwolf being flung into the ether. That right there. That's him getting absolutely brayed.
It's him getting blasted.
Yeah.
As he should be.
Horrible Steppenwolf. And then we get a few more shots of people that we've already... This is the Joker. And I'm happy that his laugh isn't... You know, I'm happy that it's not that.
Yeah, and it's not the hand laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's on this glove. We never know. So why is he showing him the card? I think that's just him kind of going, haha, look.
But in case you didn't know, I'm the Joker.
Yeah.
So what, like.
Well, Katie, if he hasn't got damage written across his forehead, how are we supposed to know who he is?
Shut up. Well, that's like an FBI agent with a badge. That's his badge.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the Joker.
Yeah. And he looks cool. Shut up! Stop barking! Hey!
Whose dog is that? Why is there always a dog barking in our videos?
First look at Deathstroke. Deathstroke. It's Deathstroke. Lady Deathstroke is Marvel. He looks cool. Looks thinner than he did before, but he looks cool. Probably because he's got less hair.
It just...
His hair looks like poodle hair.
It's kind of like a... Yeah.
I wonder if it's animated. Like a CGI. That's probably the hair.
Do you think they would CGI someone's hair?
That's
well,
probably Henry Cavill's moustache. That's where it disappeared now.
Okay.
Yeah, so Deathstroke looks cool.
See, to me, that's Superman in the black suit.
Yeah.
Is that Darkseid putting his hand on his shoulder or
That's
Steppenwolf?
gotta be, hasn't it?
So that could still be a part of the nightmare sequence.
But it might be Darkseid as well.
Ah, it could be.
Because, yeah, so this looks almost like Superman's recruitment, isn't it?
Lois dies.
Superman completely
loses
enraged.
He just destroys Earth.
I don't think that he's only destroys Earth, but he helps them.
What, Metropolis? Do you think maybe he'll just destroy?
Metropolis?
What am I saying?
So you think that it's him that destroys Earth?
I think it's him that destroys it.
I think that he's...
Lois dies, he loses his mind because he's destroyed it and basically all of like the heroes.
Yeah.
Darkseid comes and just finishes it.
Right, so I think that he joins Darkseid, and Darkseid's machine essentially destroys Earth.
What do you think? Maybe it's both. Maybe they both just team up and are like, yeah, you know.
So this is very potentially the nightmare sequence.
But then this could also be... He's in the black suit though. Made it seem as though the black suit was like when he comes back.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell.
But, you know, it's only that bit and that, so there's every chance that it's actually the red and blue suit. We just can't tell it's the red and blue suit, because as we all know, this has been shot through a Zack Snyder filter, which means everything is dark.
You're really going at it, aren't you?
I'm in a good mood. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you look at all of Zack Snyder's films, they're all dark. There's no sort of bright, exuberant
But
colours.
why would they bother bringing the blue and red suit, if not just have the black suit? Just have the black suit, there's no point. If that's the case.
What do you mean?
Well, why would it be the blue and red suit?
Because this isn't the same time.
I know, but you've just...
Your point,
what are you on about?
Your point was that looks like the black suit, so it might not be the nightmare sequence. I said, but we can't tell because it's shot through a Zack Snyder filter. There's every chance that this isn't him in a black suit. That this is some other time in the future and he's still being recruited. Yeah?
What, yeah.
The people know what I'm talking about.
I doubt they do.
I am, after all, a man of the people. That's a cool shot. I love that shot.
Well, he's going to have to Steppenwolf there.
Yeah,
So maybe...
I absolutely love that shot. That's a really cool shot.
So maybe Steppenwolf's trying to recruit him.
Yeah, but there's no,
and you just... Because those shots look like they could be from the same scene.
Right, okay.
Maybe Steppenwolf just absolutely beats the crap out of him because he's just come back.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh damn, I've just got my backside handed to
I liked Steppenwolf's design. Why are they showing more of his face? Stop showing his face. I don't want to see his face.
Maybe they destroy part of his helmet.
This is cool, but I don't know where it is. It looks like maybe on Steppenwolf's ship. And that's
What is he doing? Is he separating the mother boxes there? Looks like
doing.
it, doesn't it?
Hold on, wait, get the picture of the planet in first. Planet being just, yeah. So that looks like that's Earth
the
being...
nightmare sequence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's like it's been sort of...
So do you think this happens and then the Joker and the Batman thing happens? Or do you think that this is what they're trying to stop?
This is what they're trying to stop.
Because to me it's like, okay, Superman's already... I keep on saying Superman because I assume that's what might happen just off what you said. So it's basically most of Earth has already been destroyed. And that this is after that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Right, okay.
So I'm saying that there's going to be some point in this when I think it might potentially be a whole episode where Batman either falls asleep or something happens and he has another nightmare sequence and it's all of this.
Right, okay.
And his thing for bringing back Superman is that if Darkseid brings him back, this is going to happen. So he brings him back, he's on our side, now we can use Superman to fight Darkseid.
So you think it's going to be like a race to who brings Superman back?
Not so much a race, but I think that it'll be the sort of the final kicker in Batman sort of going, right, we need to bring Superman back, otherwise we're not going to succeed.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then this is really cool. Love this.
It looks like he kind of sets himself up. Like he kind of looks like he goes on fire, doesn't he?
This is when it's Steppenwolf talking to him here.
Yeah. When he's like telling him about Worth, right?
You know, in one of the other trailer reactions that we had, you saw him sort of talking to like a big sort of
like a hologram.
Yeah, and it was that's what that is. I'm absolutely positive it is.
It's an odd, like it looks like he goes on fire.
Yeah,
it's cool.
He does look really cool though, and I really applaud the fact that Darkseid looks as cool as he does, but he's still not, unless he has the sort of the bicep shot and he's got a bigger curl than Thanos does. Then he's just
it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason why Thanos was so big was the time it took. They can still make Darkseid just as big as Thanos.
Yeah.
It depending on how they present him in this.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't necessarily need to be the big bad guy, but if it's just like he sends Steppenwolf, then the only other time we see him is in the flashbacks and flash forwards or the dream sequence. Nightmare sequence. Sorry.
Use the official term.
Then yeah. Because it's like it doesn't need to be the big bad guy in this.
Yeah. But it is the 4-hour cut, so who knows? Who knows? Who the bloomin' heck knows? Am I right, lads? So yeah, let's just have a quick listen to everything he says. That's cool. What did he say there?
Looking for those that robbed me of my glory, did he say?
Yeah. Looking for the...
And maybe that's not potentially Earth. You see get destroyed, it could be somewhere else.
Yeah, so it makes it seem like Darkseid doesn't know where Earth is. Somehow. I don't fully understand how that would work, but because he's obviously been there before. So, but I suppose in the vastness of space, it's mathematically possible that you could get lost, I suppose. But that was quite intellectually clever what I said there, wasn't it?
Sure.
I was never expecting that.
I don't think most people would.
Sometimes it just kind of... but it is cool. Like, I'm not always one for just having a sort of revenge plot bad guy, but
yeah, that's odd though that it made it seem because you would think he would just go to Earth and just be like,
yeah, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's got something to do with the mother boxes. Maybe because he lost his mother boxes, he doesn't know where they are. Maybe it's like he used them to find planets. Might be something, I don't know, because I don't know.
Maybe they like cast him out somewhere or trapped him somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, he looks cool. He sounds cool.
I'm glad he has that voice, because I couldn't imagine, like, with the look of him, it makes sense that he has like a kind of croaky, like really deep voice. If he didn't, it would just be like,
yeah, not threatening at all.
Yeah.
So that was our reaction to the Darkseid Snydercut trailer. Let us know down in the comments what you think of Darkseid, and what you think the film's going to be like.
Is it a film or a series? Sometimes you say episodes, sometimes you say films.
Right, so here's the thing. Someone corrected me, and then someone corrected them, and then someone corrected them on the last one, right? So it's broken up into chapters. You can watch it as a full-length film if you want, but chapters are going to end on sort of cliffhangers as if it was a series.
So you could watch it. Right, okay.
So stop arguing, everyone. Okay? It's both.
Because I saw those comments where it was like, it's a movie. No, it's a series. No, it's a movie broken up into chapters. And I'm like, which is it?
It's both.
So it's both. Okay.
So you can watch it as a 4-hour extravaganza, I guess you want to call it. But I mean,
that would be a lot.
That's a long 4 hour. This isn't Lord of the Rings. Do you know what I mean? As good as it.
Even Lord of the Rings is broken up though.
As good as it can be. I'm talking extended versions here.
Oh.
As good as it can be, it's not Lord of the Rings. So.
Loud cars and dogs. Why?
That person obviously had a big penis. We're gonna let us know what you think. Do you think Darkseid's gonna have like a similar sort of?
That could have been that there where he's like sat in his throne. He's kind of like that. He could be like tensing, and you could see like.
Yeah, it does the thinking man.
Both.
Yeah. Let us know what you think down in there. Do you think it's gonna be a cool Darkseid? Let us know what you think about these lines where he says, "Looking for those that robbed him of his glory." Do you think he somehow doesn't know where Earth is?
Maybe he just doesn't know where the mother boxes are.
Yeah. You ready? Ready? Okay. Like the video.
Subscribe.
Hit the little bell to be notified when we upload.
You upload every day.
Anything else you want to say?
He looks cool.
He does look cool. Thank you for watching.
I need to know.